Hi, this is Aylaveen and this is patch day, and as per usual we're gonna be looking at the patch notes. So this is the patch note for the normal raid Arcadian. We will be getting new gears, the new raids, and of course the new side story. I really want to look forward for the job rebalance that Yoshipi has been talking about. Some jobs really do need potency buff, but yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. Oh, they will be adding treasure hunt in 7.0. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like 7.1, but yeah. Playable content, Chronicles of the New Era. This is basically the Arcadian. Okay, here it goes. Okay, they added enmity for the tank AoEs. As far as I can see, everyone gets it. Now this is weird though. Okay, so in case you haven't noticed, or in case you haven't been playing tank in a while, some people are saying like that is just tank skill issue, but I don't think that is, because Picto really rips aggro, especially Picto. I don't think it is that bad with other jobs, but Picto in particular rips aggro very easily from tanks. At first I thought it's just my friend that is being too good at the Picto, but then I met a few Sprout Pictos and they do the exact same thing. So I really think this is a needed change, for especially when the dungeon is quite difficult as it is right now. Increase in melee for this is understandable. I don't get why Dark Knight and Gunbreaker needs increase in melee for the gap closer. Personally, I kinda like the gap closer at it as it is. Like, it doesn't deal damage at all and doesn't increase enmity. Maybe it's useful for mobs, but I don't think it's very good for bosses. If it rips aggro before you land your first GCD, that is gonna be bad. But I don't know, we have to test it out. Let's see in the game. And then Warrior, the effect duration of Primal Run has been reduced from 30 to 20 seconds. Okay. Yeah, this is removing the cheese optimization of Primal Ruination. So there is this one rotation that people have been talking about, that you are holding the Primal Ruination for the second minute, and then because you have two Primal Ruination, that buff window becomes more powerful. I think that is kind of cringe, and I think, yeah, the devs took notice of it and then they reduce it. So no more Primal Ruination hold, fellas. Okay, and then they increase. Why? Warrior doesn't need a buff. They actually buff Primal Ruination? Why? Is this because Xeno is ranting? Because Warrior is slightly lower than Gunbreaker? I don't think this is necessary. Well, yeah, good for you, Warrior mates. Dark Knight doesn't get any buff. Okay, that is triggering. Dark Knight and Paladin not having any buff, while Warrior gets a buff, doesn't make any fucking sense. Holy shit. Of course, Gunbreaker doesn't need any, but Dark Knight and Paladin definitely do. I don't know. Okay, so Monk, a lot of changes. I don't know shit about Monk. I'll be skipping this, but wow, it looks like a lot of changes. Because I know for a fact that some Monk mains have been talking about how weird their opener and rotation is. I have no idea what they're talking about, but maybe this is a needed changes. Okay, so Samurai. Here's the thing. At first, I really dislike that they do the 3.2 recast time. Of course, I think a lot of people are having the same reaction as me, not liking Tendo being slower than Midare, because it's technically a Midare upgrade. Why is it slower? But after trying the rotation out for a few times, I think Tendo being 3.2 second is actually pretty good because it evens out the need of a filler. So previously, if you remember, the slow samurai needs one filler GCD in order to maintain a good loop rotation. And with the addition of Tendo being slower, it actually evens out the filler, so you don't need filler at all. But now they reduce it, so you need filler again. You will be using Hagakure again. So I'm not sure about this. In a way, I kind of understand, because if you have a filler and you have a downtime during a fight, it is better because you can catch up with the filler. I don't know, I have a mixed feeling for this, because on one hand, it is worse when it comes to a full uptime situation, but on the other hand, when you have downtimes, it is kind of better. Let me know what you guys think. Viper, I have not been familiar with, but why is it getting range buffs? I don't understand. I think Viper got a lot of range stuff already. Black Mage overall soul at level 35. Why? I don't know. Not familiar with. Red Mage, modification, effect duration increased. Not familiar with it. Astrologian, also not familiar with it. Now a charge action. Huh. Well, this looks huge. 90 seconds to 60 seconds? That's really huge. Wow, this is a significant buff for Astro. It will be easier for Astros to move. Wow, they really do buff Astros. Good for Astro mains, I guess. This is a rather short rebalance. The main thing that I don't understand why they buff Warrior and not Dark Knight and Paladin. It doesn't make any sense. Apart from that, Samurai, I think this is an okay change. Like, you can see it both ways, as good and bad, but I think it's mostly good. Of course, Astro getting buffed. I don't think this changes anything for Black Mage. I think it just makes Black Mage less tedious on lower levels. New furnishing, requirement changes. Is this the gear? The gear looks awful. God. This looks like something you would wear to ERP venues. Looks so bad. Yep, I think that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about the job changes, because I personally don't think tank is saved. We will only be doing Warrior Gunbreaker comp, most likely, because Paladin and Dark Knight is in the gutter right now. They don't buff anything, while Warrior actually gets buff. I don't understand. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and let's discuss the future that is bleak.